last remaining solo lane right here, and Cannon for Cuvée could be a good option. He is going to lock that one away. Looking to abuse that top lane, get all the...
contest this.
Yep, and so it's just not going to be contested. No way for Cuvée to follow. This timing on the teleports was brilliant. Could be our first 5v5 of the game, and Rascal wishing he had that ultimate available. Pawn getting hit by a bunch of damage here as Gen.G do effectively take that one down, but can the fight actually be in their favor? Good Unbreakable denies a lot of damage. Glacial Fissure getting a couple of knockups, but this is a disaster. The pickup, the fear beyond death, and the cow gets turned into a stake. Now Pawn trying to get some damage down as well, but Gen.G fighting as a unit. Brilliant kickback, denies the decimating smash.
Breakout, but doesn't even look like they're just going to give up the Infernal.
Yeah, Cuvée had rotated down, teleport in hand for Rascal, but
furthest proximity from Baron, so
Peanut in trouble as this is Kingzone's favorite brush, and Pawn is going to just eradicate the Lee Sin from the Rift. Feels so good as an Akali player to kill Lee Sin.
Morellonomicon, Proto Belt, you're not going to have that option available to you.
Not necessarily.
Here we go.
In goes Tucson, gets a nice double knock up on the back line. Ice Spawn, not quite enough there, as now Rascal gets a decent knock-up. Pawn dives into the backline, but has the Shroud. Look at the AoE damage! The perfect execution's beautiful, and the headbutt is even better, but the fear beyond death says it doesn't even matter. Ruler decides to go in, and that means Kingzone members start to fall. Rascal still trying to zombie Scion something.
Had to recall. Said they're looking to only capture an Ocean Drake, but no matter how you look at that, Gen.G did just completely turn itself would give. So as long as the stopwatch is available and ready to use, you can look at it almost essentially as a completed item. Because wanting to tech...
Going to do anything proactive and exciting, it is going to be Pawn as Ruler finds his way to the front line, but Rascal doesn't even get through his shield. No worries, man. This is a big one. Okay, the Scion can land on only one as Cuvée just insta-kills Pawn. It's a disaster, actually, as Peanut diving into the backline. Deft can't get any autos. The fear beyond death is well and truly well named here, as Gen.G just fight off what was a Kingzone flank botch and take a Baron.
Yeah, and this Baron isn't gonna be able to be easily resisted. We just talked about that a few minutes ago. Kingzone trying to respond with whatever they can do, which is to eliminate the minion waves and then try to get turrets, but it's not really gonna do anything. And all I'm waiting, genuinely wish I could analyze that more, but I think words would fail me, so.
Well, at the moment, Cuvée has picked up a really cool hat.
Oh, there is a teleport available, though, that one ward that Rascal's spotting right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, they don't know about the Wolf ward.
Yeah, and the cannon is coming in. Now Kingzone actually going to be backing away.
Oh, man.
Pawn's going to dive into the back of the pit here as the Slicing Maelstrom right on top. Tucson gets Cuvée out of there, though. Still hasn't pressed his ultimate button as the kickback is onto Pawn. Slicing Maelstrom does come out, but immediately he is taken down. Deft full health in the back line, and this could be the team fight they're looking for. Ruler's going to be taken down. Peanut, the next one on the menu for the Sivir, has a stopwatch to buy some time, but Kingzone are dealing with everyone. A triple kill now for Deft Sivir, and this should be a Kingzone Baron as Rascal flashing on top of Fly. The decimating smash is good for the slow, and Pawn should eventually get rid of the Crab God.
Yeah, well, Fly even using the stopwatch right there. And he goes down as well.
Are we just looking for the win?
Yeah, they're just looking for the win. And this is something I was talking about a little bit earlier, that the death timers are just so high. If a fight goes as clean as it does and multiple members are standing, Kai'Sa, Sivir, they can both just raise turrets so quickly. And Kingzone, after losing for the majority of the game, turned one team fight around. Cuvée couldn't quite locate his R key. It is quite hard.
In the immortal words of Skara, they were losing until they won. LS, that's exactly what happened. They found a team fight where they were able to deal with the cannon, and then Deft did his auto attack thing. It was a Beyblade arena. Same five-man because he just presses his R button, and that's basically what he does anyway. As that's not a Karthus. That's a Sejuani leaving. I was just going to get hit by the Q, and otherwise nothing's going to happen as Deft has to be very careful, as this could certainly happen. The flash forward, first blood, a solo kill for Ruler, as Deft was just too far up.
Yeah, Deft was really overextended.
Coming on down. He smells a tasty Braum, and wants to be able to pick up this kill. Vision available, but Assassin's Path gets him in there immediately. The heal going to be used, but the slowdown onto Ruler wants to try and get a kill back, but that's it. Pawn grabs the kill, and Realm Warp underneath the inner turret bottom side. The Ignite going to be used, the Grey Health utilized to perfect effect.
Absolutely beautiful usage of the Tahm Kench passive, and we're going to make use of it. It would definitely be Kingzone a little bit more than Okay.
Whoa, all the buttons are going to get landed, and Fly's the one tanking the turret, Cuz just straight up misses the ultimate, and that is going to be that. Gen G just get a free kill. Ruler's moving on over, Life's there, and cycle it most likely.
Yeah, what will be the next dragon capture of the game. Or what will be available. Nice Braum block. Oh,
he's going to activate most likely as he jumps over that ruined turret, but Life. Ooh, I don't know whether Peanut can actually find too much here, but the Q is going to land. Gets the flash kick. Happy birthday, Peanut. Looks real good so far as Ruler can dive in on top. Killer Instinct is exactly that as Ruler grabs the kill.
And that was a really big pickup just now as well.
Infernal's going to be theirs without any contest.
Rush,
trying to do his best aiming impression. Is deft but unable to lock. Pawn goes down towards the bottom side of the map, but the dragon has been started. Low health bars. Kingzone actually in a 50-50 position.
Not there.
Okay,
now
can the Talon actually get through? Lee just comes over, takes it down, and Pawn's not even fighting. He's trying to take down wards. Fear Beyond Death comes in, and Gen G win the easiest fight of their lives. Rascal doesn't get over the wall. Colorful language.
I just, I had to tell myself we're on cast, you know. I
Rule's
have to really hold
Death.
back there. All right, well, this game is all but over, I think, at this point. 2 Infernal Dragons for the Lee Sin, Zoe, and...
Oh my god! Death just explodes! Fly's the one that takes all of the damage. Just slightly. Rascal still needs to be respected. Lee Sin's still hunting.
Holy!
Alright, yeah. Ruler just does so much damage. Deft this time has his health bar built back up again. And Kingzone's still not going to go down without a fight. Health bar's okay, True Shot Barrage does a lot of damage. The dive forward is sacrificial there from Cuz's Killer Instinct. Is probably going to kill Deft inside the belly of the Tahm Kench. It's a triple, almost a quadra, but Fly's going to steal that one away. And now Gen G should be able to take this game down. Teleport in the hands of Roach. He'll get his health bar back and move back in here to try and win the game.
Yeah, and this is definitely going to just be the Doom push. There's no way Rascal can hold off all of these members of Gen G. These are going to be the 2 Nexus turrets falling, and we are going to a game number 3.
Yep. Kingzone, their first 2-1 victory or defeat is going to be at the hands of Gen G. And that's exactly what Gen G does. They like to spend as much time on the Rift as possible. It's going to happen again. Congratulations. But I feel like when you look at this game, it does
keep getting weaker. And often when this happens, stat checkers come back like Syndra. Orianna becomes good again because she has a better kit than you. And it's going to be like, okay, well, they're getting Dragon. I can at least go in there and try to steal away the blue and maybe even get a few.
His poke advantage is certainly going to be in there as well as Cuz has moved towards the top side of the map. Wanting to do his best to punish Roach. Disdain comes in, but they're just trading here in this lane. Ultimate going to be used very, very early. All right.
Okay.
The burn down is going to come in there as now Roach gets charged. Cuz coming in, wants to get the knock-up. Slow comes down.
Oh!
Can he actually get any more done here? They do manage to get the stopwatch out. Audacious charge. Oh, that purge was really nicely timed. And Roach wishes he had the ultimate.
All right, and they are summoning the Rift Herald. Oh,
True Shot Barrage. Cuz gets sniped. And Ruler may have helped find his way back into this game.
And that was a really big Ezreal. Walks a little bit far backwards, and then Urgot gets the shield back right at the end there. And then accompanied by True Shot Barrage from Ruler, able to kill the Xin Zhao as he's summoning the Rift Herald.
Yep, really nicely done. Picture in picture, though. That is going to be a dead Akali on the top side of the map. Peanut comes in for the gank. They make it all work. Kingzone looking to trade this one for a Mountain Drake and should be able to do so with the jungler on the top side of the map. So the big objectives are continuing to go into the hands of Kingzone as, all right, True Shot Barrage just going to help take down the Q onto the Dragon. That's going to leash it. They pulled it out of the pit. This is a scary one. Roach and Rascal are going to be fighting this one out. Ultimate running onto Tucson, but that's the Drake taken by
Drake coming up next. And it looks like the mid-tier 1 turret is going to be next to fall.
Yeah, this positioning is not great. He's just going to get killed for free. Roach was lying in wait for so damn long. But man, you just can't afford to make that kind of position. True Shot Barrage just to scout for people. Not going to find too much as too soon. Going to get that flash on. They're wanting to get some redemption here for Dev. Supercharger, just Killer Instinct. All right, going to jump on top of him. They grab that kill. All too easy here for Kingzone. The bottom lane, still definitely legit. That's what they've built around. They've got the Lulu behind him now. You can see.
Oh, no.
Oh, that is a beautiful hook from Life as Dev tries to get to safety. Wild Growth comes in, but it's not enough. And that's another positioning mistake coming in for Dev. We've seen this throughout his career.
Actually being able to take place, not against the Zoe and the Thresh. Box even still available. Cuz doesn't have flash. Life, can you press the R key? Yes, he can.
Yeah, Cuz, Fear Beyond Death. And that is no more smites available. Rascal gets in at exactly the wrong time. He can observe this Baron going down, but that's about it. Smites all too easy.
Vision is just luxury. It just makes you feel good. It's not actually necessary.
There's not a lot making Kingzone feel good at the moment. Junk like that, he just can't move further forward. They can't use the Acathian Rain for wave clear, and it's just all over. This inhibitor now going to be under fire. They're going to get the 2-for-1 special here as Roach has already finished that one off, and the Paddle Stars are landing. The Trouble Bubbles are arming, and Kingzone can't move forward. That's a headbutt pole, but Arcane Shift, pretty strong ability, and Ruler's going to be absolutely fine in the back line.
Did Nahum just ult Death for no reason?
Yes. That's the educated answer to that question. And, okay, Ross out towards there. Teleport is available from Rascal, which is certainly a positive. As the bottom wave is the one that they need to deal with.
Oh, man.
That is a very clutch Trouble Bubble. They throw the kitchen sink at Cuz because this equals Baron. And that is a beautiful play and a beautiful call from Gen G. Fly, I mean, he just took his whole health bar and damage, but that may have just won Gen G the game. Well, that's another great hook here coming in from Life. He immediately gets booped back as first kill goes down for Def. Supercharger avoiding a lot of the damage, finds another one here as he teleport. This will mean Baron goes down as well. First Nexus turret also down. The Winions playing super well this game so far, as this Baron is below half health, and that's a Trouble Bubble on exactly the wrong target if you're a Kingzone fan, but in goes Tucson trying to save this one. Peanut has to go into his stopwatch. Wild Growth onto Deft. He needs to be getting these free hits as now Roach in trouble. Deft, ultimate is on cooldown, but his positioning is good. Ruler, not sure what you were doing there, buddy, but now you are dead as Rascal finally gets his way back in, and the Baron in amongst all of this did not go down. Peanut, very, very low. Kingzone won't get the Baron right now, as Deft trying to jump on forward. Fly just going to be picked off. Trouble Bubble or no? And that's a Void Seeker landing on a Peanut. He can't go any further forward, and Deft is trying to win this game. Vision was available, and the Baron down to 3,000. He flashes into the pit. That just means he dies to death.
What?
Another Wild Growth comes up, and this is a disaster. We are playing some tennis yet again. Kingzone against Gen G, throwing this one back and forth.
Someone's telling...
Oh god, it's happening again.
Let's make it stop, Atlas.
This is a volley. That's a True Shot Barrage and a very dead Lulu. Double kill for Ruler as he comes off the fountain. Ruler so close to dead is eventually going to go down as Cuz going to do what he can in this fight. Rascal dashing on forward. Life going to go down. Oh god, this isn't a game of tennis. This is ping pong play, leaning over the table. Crazy. Elder Drake going to get soloed down by Deft, most likely, as Redemption is going to spot this one happening. We're looking for a trade, but that Elder goes down so fast. And make sure that your opponents are going to be without a lot of their buttons available to them. Tucson trying to gatekeep this Baron going down extraordinarily fast. Peanut can't get in there in time, and Kingzone will find the Baron. Yeah, it does. Trouble Bob going to fly in there as Deft. Okay, this almost looks dangerous, but he's able to get a lot of damage down. Killer Instinct into the back line. Not sure whether it's the greatest move, but they get rid of the turret so quickly. Life lands the hook, but it's not on the one target that they need to hit with it. The flash out from Cuz is... All right, yep, not going to be finding it there, Roach, unfortunately. And Kingzone now just going to continue pushing. Peanut looking for the flank, wants to find Cuz. First Nexus turret does go down. Kingzone have no time for the rest of this as Deft has been slowed down. That's the pickoff, though, as Rascal just launches into the back line, gets 2 for free, and now Peanut going to be fighting on his birthday, takes down Cuz, gets the revenge. They may not win the game, but they will be able to get at least that kill. Killer Instinct onto Roach, but he will have access to his fountain and should be okay. Ruler with the Acathian Rain, not enough, as he does get the shield back. That's a Bear Nexus, and that is a series win for Kingzone, but a messy one would be the biggest understatement of the LCK 2019.
I think Def Space actually says the reality of the situation.
Yeah,
but he looks so relieved by what just happened. Kingzone should not have been able to come back in that game, and yet they did.
Yep, and so we're going to be praising Deft a lot, right? He played what was a Jugger Kai'Sa composition very well towards the end. You need to be frontlining if you are the Kai'Sa in that comp, because you're 100% of everything and what that comp's doing. However, we need to look, like you were talking about before, and the Nocturne's going to be locked in. So into the Aatrox is the Akali, exactly what you were talking about. And look, I was personally thinking, of course, we know Khan as, okay, here's the flash. Clid's going to turn up mid lane, and this is not what we're expecting, but it's certainly a welcome one for SKT fans. First blood to the clean Lee Sin of the mid lane.
And this is really that was an extremely early Ocean Drake.
Yeah, and Faker's going to clear out this minion wave. He's under no threat. You've got Khan backing on the top side of the map. That was continued to go unseen. Oh, it's the dream, isn't it? You don't have... Okay, there's the kickback. Sangyun, special delivery, but it's a miss on the ultimate. Doesn't even matter. Mata just dives on forward. And now we'll take some turret plates as well. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and I really like that. There's the Iceborne, not the Trinity Force, completed for the Ezreal.
Well, that's the Fate's call. We've decided to go for it. Key's going to flash forward. Mata gets delivered back. But Bono takes the wrong direction. Thankfully keeps himself alive, but Hero's entrance comes down. Gets a nice knock-up. Bono, you ain't going anywhere, buddy. That is a one-for-one trade. And now the kickback. Lava's going to get followed. Clid going to solo out the mid laner while the rest of his team deals with the support. I'm not sure that Q had landed. That was a dead LeBlanc, but still having to run away from the jungler right here. Q wins the cooldown. There it is!
And you can hear all the fans erupting in joy for SK.
On the bottom side, they grab 2 for themselves and cleared a free Mountain Drake after we remember how many wards were invested.
And try to just run backwards. So to try to divert attention and maybe do Fog of War play inside of the jungle, but nonetheless, Clid was able to eventually get onto him. And as we come back to live, they're farming cows down in bottom, so...
Yeah, exactly. And as an Australian, you know, most of trolled the one that was oppressive. I'm sorry, that's rude.
No, it's true.
But that's what I'm talking about. This is what you want, because you don't want to have this SKT not be able to perform to that level. And Lava is going to die at the hands of it. Winds of War. It doesn't feel like it's a war anymore. This feels like just one team being way better than another.
Well.
Oh man, it's just picks after picks. Braum pretty damn good at it if he finds you in the jungle. That's the ultimate.
Love the itemization out of them. You have the Ninja Tabby on Ezreal. You have the Iceborne Gauntlet. You have Lee Sin. It looks like he's building into Knight.
Once again, his key just gets exploded.
And Galio is in such close proximity. Nocturne can't actually go in because Galio can still see his teammates. And right there, Aatrox got told to take his butt down to Oshag Hennessy's office.
Damn right he did.
Running back.
Easily be able to take this one down. Double Mountain means that Baron is basically free, because they are going to kill it so quickly, especially for how accelerated they are and how much... Yep.
So it's not like being in this lane is not accomplishing anything. And
Faker's going to face check, though, and there's a headbutt back. This could be a big problem, but he is going to get the taunt off. Colossal Smash is indeed that, but Mata comes over. He only has a Winter's Bite to offer, and that was the first whoopsie for SKT this game.
Yeah. And that's a really on into the game. It does add a little bit of oomph to your Baron capture.
Wow.
Hold that thought.
Gonna get headbutted back. Redemption gonna come down to keep him alive. He lands every skill shot and goes into stasis. Vital has the perfect flank, and this time Aatrox is gonna get it right, and SKT get routed.
And this is a really big momentum swing there.
And Faker can play keeper here.
All right.
Not sure whether the vision is going to be available. Teleport from Akali very early as they dive into the pit, trying to make it a 50-50, but that ain't one of them. As the Guardian Angel gets popped instantly. They had to go for it, but it didn't work.
All right, and now with the Baron, this is very easy to be the Doom push. No wave clear on the side of Hanwha Life Esports. Nocturne still down for another 30 seconds.
They're Fnatic brushing without sweeping. That's the flash forward. Fate's call comes in, but Sangyun, can he deliver the... Oh, no. Man, that was
the wrong way.
That was special delivery.
Oh, man. Kiosk and SK Telecom, they need a sub-support.
Yeah, I was going to start, making a reference to how good delivery food is here in Korea, but I thought maybe that was too much. Lava going to dart on forward. Faker does have the flash available, but can't quite find the taunt. And they're looking just to brute force this game. They're not really caring too much as Clear just goes in and one cycles the Aatrox. Hero's entrance there just to make sure Khan is not going to die, and that's a bare Nexus, and that's a beautiful game from SKT. They're going to take the kills. They're going to do what they can. Khan dies, but it doesn't matter. Teddy gets the double. They take down the Nexus, and SKT feels like they're coming back.
Yeah. And it's kind of interesting where it feels like maybe those deaths caused them to panic, and they're like, okay, we have to do something else. And then they finally did the Baron play that they There's the Elise. Because we talked about how they need a heavy-hitting AP champion. There's very few options that are actually available in the jungle. Sejuani's there, but you start seeing Orianna return to mid lane, Syndra, LeBlanc, asking, can anyone actually stand up to us?
Whoa, that's a flash cocoon. Lehen style on the top side. They may still just get this kill as a repel. He's going to stay in the sky for a very long time and decides to go back. As Khan does have the World Ender and picks up the first blood. Doesn't even need to revive as he has the flash in the end because turret aggro reset it.
This is the thing I was talking about. She favors rubber banding in order to get her experience from the camps. She's not a jungler that wants to constantly be farming camps.
That's the cocoon. Lands it this time. And Umbral Dash gets Khan in range. That's a free one. Teleporting back to lane feels real bad as Mata here in the mid lane to protect. Going to be collected by the Unbreakable. Bono standing just outside of vision. As we go back to watching two big guys beating the heck out of each other. And here's a teleport. Mata gonna get the Devour and the flash. Good slowdown here from the Iceborne Gauntlet. The teleport back as Tal gonna get the ultimate. That's a lot of ticks, and Teddy instantly dies. Khan wondering what the heck he's doing down here because there's a double kill going on around him.
Yeah, and in the meanwhile, Elise is blocking it, but doesn't matter. Thal's still able to get a kill there.
That's the ultimate actually coming down from Key, and Cleared secures the kill in the end, but Teddy, that was all about you, my friend. Beautiful play. Here's Faker versus
mid-tier 1, and then maybe try to use the Mountain Drake as the next main focal point fight.
Yeah, and they are going to get themselves a lot more lane priority, I guess, or at least map priority. That's a good knock up there from Faker. They just get a free Braum, take down the turret. Bono's one hit away from dead. It's the flash forward, decimating smash from Faker. That looked too good, as Sangyun's going to die as well. Tempt looking on his horror as everyone died.
Very similar to game number 1 in the sense that looking quite over. Mountain Drake to boot. We'll see what the second spawn is. Obviously, SK Telecom probably praying for another mountain. No MR. Braum, no magic resistance. Lee Sin has Merc Treads, but take a look at...
life?
Yeah.
No, he's going to be okay. World Ender is going to be popped here, and Khan probably shouldn't be going that aggressive. The teleport going to come in, and Faker protecting his top laner. Oh, okay.
Oh, he got it canceled. I'm like, wait a minute.
That's an interesting one, but Tal's just going to go down. Cancel does come in, I believe, from Tempt on the bottom side to stop the Scion from entering the fight.
And now the mid-tier 2 turret surely going to fall here.
All right, there's the train. Unbreakable. Not going to be enough to get rid of that damage as Sangyun has to get the hell out of there with his ultimate. True Shot Barrage picks off the Kai'Sa. They're in a choke point. Teddy having a field day on the Ezreal. Looked like it was in a weird direction, but nothing's going to come of it. As there's the flash in. Tal wants to find it, but Teddy in the right position. True Shot Barrage means that Tal just does absolutely no damage and dies basically instantly. That was what Hanwha wanted, and now they're going to find everything. The knockups, the decimating smash, the Q coming in from the Aatrox, and Khan helps just wipe the floor with Hanwha Life. Abyssal Voyage means they're not done yet. Key going to go down. Infernal Chains not going to arm, but Tempt is dead on the bottom side. And SKT are looking for a clean ace at 22 minutes with a broken base already.
Yeah, I actually think this is the game because Faker, even if they kill him, Scion passive is able to persist on, but the members coming up, I mean, you have Thal, but he doesn't have his ultimate available. There's a sizable minion wave demolish on some of these champions.
Yep, we are going to stack up these Demolish procs, but look, both Nexus turrets dying at about the same time. 5 members of SKT closing in on this Nexus.
Okay.
They are going to back away as Tal doesn't have Slicing Maelstrom. SKT.
So much.
How about an Infernal Drake? SKT will pick that one up. Looking to go to the know what you want. As Faker's just going to try it again without his ultimate this time, as Hanwha Life are in a position to actually get punished by this. Good Unbreakable denies the True Shot barrage, but there's just too much money on SKT. Tempt has to just see his death, gets knocked up and smacked down by SKT.
And that's going to be the end of the game with Urgot falling. There's no way the Hanwha Life team composition can resist this. Down 15,000 gold in an Infernal.
Yeah, 15,000 gold, but also there's no Nexus turrets here either. Oh, that knock up onto Sungin was disgusting as Bono takes half of his health bar just from incidental damage. Hanwha Life, they will try it again with the Slicing Maelstrom. Can they actually get it done? Vikan has the World Ender. They've got the Infernal Chains. They've got Faker in there with the Decimating Smash, and they don't even care about winning the game right now. They want more kills. SKT wants a clean 2-0, and man, it doesn't come much cleaner than that, bar maybe a weird face check and this dance on the enemy fountain. SKT, it feels like they're back, but we'll have to see against some different opposition.
And tonight's series, very, very decisive in one-sided.
Yeah.
Whereas the SK Telecom versus Hanwha Life games tonight, and Faker on the Scion actually did quite a considerable amount of work, and it's such an interesting dynamic. He's playing these tanks and these engagey champions because he actually has teammates this year. So
he does.